would have gone mad trying to mix so beautiful a red. And he would have failed dismally in the attempt. Color like this was born 100 years ago in Italy, suffered through decades of the Piemonte winter, survived a steerage ocean voyage to America, and lived to bloom afresh under the rich Californian sun. Drink, gentlemen. It tastes as good as it looks.
I thought you'd be here. Only a fanatic works on Sunday.
My dear little brother, would you care for a sip of the wine that made Carsini famous?
I'd rather have some wine that made Carsini rich.
Oh, I see. We're gonna have to listen to the same tired old harangue.
Adrian, I need some money.
You know, Rick, you are so remarkably gauche. It pains me to feel we have the same blood coursing through our veins.
I'm getting married.
Congratulations. Who is it this time, a waitress or a topless dancer?
She happens to be a very nice girl.
All your wives were.
She's waiting for me at the Casa Rojo, in Acapulco. We're gonna get married tomorrow. I got my bags and my scuba gear in the car, but... I'm embarrassed. I don't have the money for airfare.
You don't have the money for the airfare.
No.
We'll discuss this later.
You know, Adrian, Papa gave you the cash, but he gave me this property. Now, you've blown the money. I've let you run this place because I thought, well, maybe you can make a go of it. But no. You're just like he was.
Our father was a good man, a good Italian. He provided the wine. My mother was English. She provided the breeding. Your mother, on the other hand, appears to have been responsible for all the coarser sides of your nature.
I'll overlook that remark.
You would be wise to do exactly that. Now, I'm in rather a hurry. I have 3 gentlemen in the tasting room who are about to make me the man of the year in our industry. There's a rather splendid wine auction in New York City tomorrow, and I intend to be there.
I'm selling the land.
What?
The Marino brothers have made me an offer, and I'm accepting it.
Marino brothers. The Marino brothers. The Marino brothers! 69 cents a gallon, Marino brothers. They don't make wine. They don't even make good mouthwash.
But they make money, huh? I mean, you snobs can drink your wine, but I want the cash.
To squander on fast cars and faster women?
Don't talk about spending. You don't know this, but I've kept a complete record of all the company money that you've spent on wines that are so fancy and expensive that you'll never drink them. At least I know how to have fun with money.
You're an adolescent imbecile, Rick. Do you think I'm gonna sit by and let some muscle-bound hedonist throw me out of what is rightfully mine?
Hey. Don't worry. You'll be taken care of. I'm sure the Marino brothers will let you lick the labels of their new carbonated rosé.
You think I'm gonna... I have given 25 years of my life to this land. You think I'm gonna let some ignorant Neapolitan turn it into a wino heaven?
I don't think you have any choice.
Yes, I do.
Thought you weren't talking to us.
Oh, that's all patched up. As a matter of fact, I left Jim at the office a few hours ago. We signed the armistice.
Oh, well, that's a relief.
Joanna, I wouldn't mention it to him. I'm sure he'd like to surprise you himself.
Why don't you join us for dinner and we'll celebrate?
I'd really love to, but I'm spending the weekend down here in San Diego at the cabin. As a matter of fact, that's where I'm calling from.
All right, then we'll do it another time.
Absolutely. Joanna, I thought maybe if you, for some reason, needed to get in touch with me, you do know the number at the cabin.
Right.
Well, I'll see you in a few days. Fine. Goodbye.
Oh, operator, I'd like to make a...
Hold it. It's a cinch you have never cheated on Joanna before. If you want your wife to believe you're calling from the office, you don't have the operator place the call. You dial it direct. The area code is 213.
Hi, honey. How are you? Well, that's what I'm calling about it. I'm at the office, and I'm pretty well into this last chapter. I'd like to work straight through. Yeah, I know. I know. This will be the last time that I can...
Jimmy? Jimmy!
Clear, 1L10 received. 12A15 clear. 12A17, are you clear? 12A17 clear. 12A15 stand by.
1L10, MPs have been notified. And do you still request a radio unit?
All units in the vicinity, a prowler. 12F3. 12F3, handle this one.
Mr. Franklin! You! Over here!
Who's that?
Someone that should be somewhere else. Excuse me a moment. It's the sanctum. What a pleasant surprise. What brings you to the big city?
Oh, I came in to do a little shopping. You like my dress?
Oh, it's lovely.
Hope you won't think I'm being forward. But is there any chance of our having a drink together?
Oh, I'd love to, really, but see, the young lady and I are going to have late supper.
I think you might want to cancel it.
Just why would I want to do that?
Because we really should have a discussion.
I'll have some other time.
All right. I suppose I'll have to find someone else to tell my story to. It's a mystery story. Very interesting, really. It's all about this witness.
I'm going to tell you something, and I shouldn't. But I'll tell you why, because I trust you. I was prepared to give you considerably more than you asked for. 15,000, I mean, I've lost that much gambling in one night.
Well, it certainly is a great deal of money to me.
What do you think you'll do with all of it?
I don't know. Put it in the bank, I guess. But not right away. Oh, I just want to look at it for a while.
Better be careful. Someone might rob you.
I'll just keep it for a day or two. I've never seen so much money in my life.
Maybe you could take a trip somewhere, huh?
I may. I've always wanted to go on a cruise.
Oh, cruises. It's so romantic.
Did I tell you that my late husband was in the Merchant Marines?
Is that a fact?
They're the ones who taught him how to cook. I almost wish he were here now. He could share this with me.
Well, maybe we can do the next best thing.
Not another guitar in the world with a tone like that. It's a great guitar, handmade. When I take an airliner, I get an extra seat and sit it right beside me.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Lucky thing it wasn't on that plane with you last night.
Yeah, I know. That was a break, all right. I've been worried about that.
Worried about crashing with it?
No, about it coming unglued or cracking at high altitudes in an unpressurized plane. Look at this guitar. You see it's put together with a very special glue, different pieces of wood. It looks like one piece, but feel of that belly. Feel how smooth it is on that back there. Well, the changes in pressure and altitude can affect a good guitar like that, ruin the tone. So I told Luke to put it on the bus.
You know, I'm very happy you told me that.
Why's that?
Well, you know, that's what started your brother-in-law thinking that you had something to do with murdering his sister. The fact that you parted with your guitar. He said that was the first time he ever did that.
Then I'm glad I told you, too.
That winds it up. We'll probably just go along with Mr. Pangborn's report.
Mr. Pangborn's report will make me look bad enough. That was a lousy piece of flying I did.
Well, let's hope I stumble on something so it doesn't look so much like pilot error. And if I do, I'll let you know.
You're not finished?
Oh, just a couple of little things for my own report down in headquarters. Nothing to worry you about, Mr. Brown. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate your taking the time.
Glad to. Let me know when I can help you.
Yourself together. There's no reason to be frightened. It's just my uncle. I assure you, he's far more amiable now than he ever was when he was alive.
I'll be all right.
Of course you will, my love. There couldn't possibly be any help to your career from inside a gas chamber.
Don't say things like that.
Hello, Aunt Edna. May I come in? How are you, dear?
Oh, I didn't think you would even remembered where I live.
Oh, of course I do. Had a message from Lieutenant Columbo. Oh, there you are. What's this all about?
Is it about the gun?
What? Wait a minute. What gun? What is all this?
Well, I thought you'd be interested. About a half hour ago, a gardener up on that hill there, he found a .38 revolver. And it's the same kind as the one that was missing from your uncle's desk. May I use your phone?
Oh, yes, of course. Isn't that silly? Right up above my house. I've walked on that hill myself.
I know what you're thinking, Lieutenant. A gun and now this new evidence. Looks pretty bad for it.
Yes, it does. Yes.
I'm still convinced that Edna had absolutely nothing to do with this.
You know, I think I agree with you. Look at it this way. If she's really guilty, she's not gonna put that paper in a garbage can, is she? I mean, she's probably gonna burn it in a fireplace or something.
Yes, exactly. That's the point.
And you know something else, Mr. Kingston? You're absolutely right about her. She's a, what did you call her before? Vulnerable. Yes. She's a vulnerable woman. And I'm afraid that if I press her too hard, she'll fall apart.
Oh, yes.
And I sure don't want to make the same mistake that I made with you. No, sir. What I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna sit on everything until those stolen paintings show up.
I see.
I mean, that's the best way to handle it, don't you think?
Yes, yes, of course.
I mean, I don't want to go around pointing my finger at anyone until I have an airtight case. Right?
Right. Lieutenant, your man said that you'd covered every inch of the place here. Did that include the inside of the house?
Well, she gave us permission, but I didn't want to bother her.
Don't you think you should? I mean, for her protection. Then when you fail to find the paintings, you can cross her name off the list entirely.
Well, it hardly seems worth the trouble. Neither of us thinks she's guilty. Why bother?
Well, for her sake, so she can be certain. Search the house, Lieutenant.
Now, really, I think it's a waste of time. But if anything new comes up, I'll let you know.
Understand any of this.
It's just a precautionary measure, Aunt Edna, nothing more.
But what do you want them to search my house for? What will they find?
Absolutely nothing. That's just the point. Now, come on. Frank?
Mm-hmm. Where do you want me to put these?
In there. Anywhere. Oh, I need a drink.
Of course you do, darling. So do I. Let me fix it for you, huh? There are your keys. Still scotch?
Yes.
How about you, Frank? A drink?
Yes, on the rocks, please.
I'm sorry to have to put you through this now, but believe me, it'll all be over soon, huh?
Why would anyone think that I'd want to kill Rudy?
Nobody does. We just want to make sure that it stays that way, that's all. That's why Frank is having the police come in and search the house. Believe me, it's all for the best.
Dale, I don't even remember what happened the night Rudy was killed. I get so nervous. I take sleeping pills sometimes.
That's one thing you should... Ah!
Oh,
excuse me. Let me just dry off. I'll be right back.
Oh, isn't that a shame? Frank. Here. Frank, must we go through this?
Edna, you would be so much better off. Come on. Nothing to be nervous about now. Go ahead.
Miss Matthews, Captain Wilder, Police Department.
Yes, please, come in.
Thank you.